Hey, how's it going guys? My name is Smith Royal and today I'm here with the ultimate RuneScape 3 money making starter guide. Today I'm going to run you through three methods. Method 1 is starting with no money at all, and method 3 has made me up to over 6 mil in 1 hour. So the first method is killing corpse spiders in the Lumbridge catacombs. You can access this upon completion of the Blood Pact quest, and you start that by talking to Xenia, who's in the Lumbridge graveyard, and for those of you who don't know, that's just south of the Lumbridge castle. Now enter the catacombs, take an immediate left and go through the stairs to the west. Once again, go down the stairs to the west in the center of the room, and then you're going to want to run straight through the first room with the cockroaches into the second room, which is full of corpse spiders. Now these spiders drop a spider silk every single time you kill one, and this is worth almost as much as a dragon bone, and they're level 4 with 150 HP. So if you can't kill them, just head back to the room of roaches and kill those for a few minutes, and you should have high enough stats then to come in here and start slaying some corpse spiders. Now just go ahead and fill up your entire inventory. I've sped this process up for your sake, although it couldn't have taken me more than a minute and a half to kill all these. Also, as you can see, they drop a decent amount of runes and arrows, and I even got a staff of air off of one of them, but for the most part, you'll make more money by just taking the spider silk off of them. Alright, now that I have a full inventory, I'll go ahead and price check this here, and that's 29,748 gold, just like that. That's even quicker than running through the stronghold of security, you guys. Now I'm going to head over to the Grand Exchange and sell all this stuff. Alright, so I am a member, so I can climb through this little hole under the wall here, but I'm sure most of you know how to get to the GE anyhow. Just run north of the Varrock lodestone. I'm going to go ahead and post these silks for about 5 gold under the median price, and the staff air about 5% under the median price. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop the price on silk even lower, just because the amount of money you'll lose here by dropping the price will make no difference at all in the long run. I dropped it by 10%, and it looks like it actually sold for 5% under the median. If I go ahead and check my history here, it shows that I sold that inventory for about 29.5k, so I'll just call that 30k. Now you can farm this as much as you'd like, but in order to do method 2, you're going to want to get about 100k, closer to 200k if you have the optional stats that I'll talk about in method 2. Alright, so method 2. For method 2, we're going to be doing a daily run. So you can only do this once a day, but it's nearly effortless once you get into a habit of doing it. It's also really quick money. The only requirement is 100 to 200k, and if you want to make even more money on top of that, complete the Smoking Kills quest, have 50 Runecrafting, 66 magic, and access to Menaphos by doing the Jack of Spades quest. Now, I'm going to be starting method 2 at the Lumbridge lodestone, just outside of the Lumbridge castle. From the lodestone, you're going to want to go north to the Combat Academy, and then west over to the fishing store. At the fishing store, you're going to want to buy all of the feathers. So there we go, we've already made about 30k just like that, which is absolutely insane. It's so easy how fast you can make money off of other people's laziness. Now I'm going to teleport over to Taverley. From the Taverley lodestone, I'm going to run south and then east across the bridge. If you've completed the Smoking Kills quest, you can talk to these guys right here and they'll sell you broad arrowheads. You can buy these for 50 gold each, and the current market price for them is 69 coins. So you can make a decent amount of money right there, but you also have to have the cash to buy all of those, as they are quite expensive. Now moving along, you're going to head north up this road until you see the campfire. Just north of the campfire, talk to Poltax. You're going to want to buy all of the Vial of Water packages. You can buy these for 500 coins each. I'm going to go ahead and buy all of these and then open them up. This will give you noted vials of water, and all of these price check for 43,700. Here you're also going to want to buy limpwort roots and white berries. You can buy these for practically nothing, and they sell for over 1,000 gold each. Now head north over to the agility course, and just to the east of it you'll see a runecrafting shop. Trade Apprentice Clara and buy all of the elemental runes from her, and body runes. So that means buy fire, water, air, earth, and body runes from her. Next, teleport down to the Port Sarum lodestone. Head just north of the lodestone into the fishing shop, and once again buy all the feathers. Then run north until you find the rune shop here. Buy all of the elemental runes and body runes. Then also scroll down and buy the spider wands. You buy these from her at 500 gold each, and they currently price check at 1,874 each. For those of you with 50 runecrafting, use your Wicked Hood or head over to the Runespan portals and go into the Runecrafting Guild. Head to the east side of the room and use the Viswax machine. For those of you that don't know, just click around on the elemental and body runes in a random order until these little faces turn either yellow or green. Unfortunately, this is the only time I've never gotten them all yellow, so I only got around 50 Viswax from this compared to the usual 70 plus that I get. If you need to learn how to use it though, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a guide on it. As you can see though, there is 447k in Viswax out of just a few thousand coins in runes. Also, for those of you with 66 magic, you can take the Yanil lodestone and head east from the lodestone over to the Magic Guild. Go upstairs and then trade the magic store owner. He'll sell you 1,000 of each elemental rune and body rune. That makes it a lot easier to get the runes for the Viswax machine, because as some of you probably guessed, it's going to take a couple days to get enough runes to use the Viswax machine without this. Last, I teleported over to Minifos, which requires completion of the Jack of Spades quest, and I ran south of the lodestone into the Port District. You're going to want to trade this guy just south of the camel, and he will once again sell you 1,000 feathers. Now it's time to go to the Grand Exchange. I'm going to just go to the Minifos Grand Exchange, which for those of you that don't know, is way closer to the lodestone than the one in Varrock. Alright, so I got out everything that we bought. I also took out some of the runes just to try and make up for the cost of the Viswax, just to get a more accurate representation out of it. And that is going to be 739k. I started with 1 million on the dot and I have 839k left, so that's 161,000 coins we spent buying all of this stuff. So let's see how much I'll make out of this. I'm going to go ahead and speed the process of me selling everything up, just because I'm sure you all know how to sell stuff on the Grand Exchange if you've made it this far into the video. I'm posting everything for about 5% under medium price, just because I'm impatient and don't like to sit around and wait for that 5k difference in profit. Because stuff like that will not make a big difference in the long run if you follow these methods. Then I posted the spider wands for 1k each, which is still a 200% return on investment, which is pretty sweet. We profited 568k in a matter of 5 minutes, including the time it takes to sell, and that profit would be even larger if you purchased broad arrowheads from all the Slayer Masters. There are a lot more things to buy from vendors around the map that can as much as double your daily profit, but I didn't feel the need to show those as this is a beginner's money making guide. Anyways, if you do this every day, after about 3 or 4 days, you'll be ready to move on to method 3. And here we are with method 3. Props to anyone who's watched this entire video this far, or welcome if you clicked on this timestamp at the start. To begin method 3, where we will rake in some of the best profit that you can find in the entire game, you're only going to need level 2 crafting and some cash to start out with. I'd say anything about 1.5 mil plus will be enough to get you started. Head over to a grain exchange and start checking the price margin between a Dragonhide and a Dragon Leather. If I were you, I'd check all the colors, starting with black and then checking red, royal, blue, and green. You're going to be looking for around a 200 plus difference in the price of leather and hide. I got lucky and managed to find that on my first try with black Dragonhide. Be careful though, as these prices are very versatile and will not be the same whenever you try this for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the rest of my money, which isn't very much at the moment, because I just bought myself a dragon pickaxe, a set of bandos, and a bond, which comes out to about 27 or 28 mil with the current prices. Now that I have that, I'll put in an order for black Dragonhide about 1 to 10 coins higher than the price I bought it for during the test. You're also going to want to leave a few 100,000 left over for tanning, or you can just do the math. It's 20 gold per hide that you tan. So just make sure you have enough gold after you buy the hides to tan them all. I've made that mistake once or twice and it is a real pain. Now once you buy your hides, go ahead and head over to the Friends Chat tab and join the Friend Chat Portables. Now just hit enter to access your chat bar, hit slash and type in crafter. Then just simply wait until someone responds. Alright, here we are. Someone just responded with Crafter 8,99 CA. This means that on worlds 8 and 99, there's a portable crafter in the Combat Academy north of the Lumbridge Castle. So I'm going to head over to Lumbridge real quickly. Once I'm in Lumbridge, I'm going to follow the road north up to the $sign on the minimap. Now once you're here, you can hit escape and click hop worlds to go to a different world, but there's actually already a crafter here. They're quite common to find at the Combat Academy bank. Now I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to set up a bank preset, which will make this process 4 times faster. Fill up your inventory with the hide and then click this button that says manage presets. Now click on one of the save icons and this will pull up a screen that lets you choose the name. I'll just go with the default preset option. Now when you hit confirm, it'll save the items you're wearing and the items in your inventory and automatically equip them when you click your preset button. Next, find your crafter, right click on it and hit configure. Press either 4 or click on the bottom option that says tan leather. You can now left click on the crafter and then hit the space bar. Open up your bank and then press the number on your keyboard that corresponds with the hotkey to your bank preset. Click the tanner and hit spacebar. A quick tip to make your life easier is to put yourself into legacy combat mode if you're using the keyboard, so you don't try to activate your revolution abilities instead of use the bank preset. That's an issue I run into all the time, and it's super annoying. So go to your settings and then check the box that says legacy combat mode. The process will go way smoother this way. The next tip to speeding the process up is to open the tanner, hold the space bar, and do not let off of it. Now open your bank and instead of using the hotkey for the bank preset, click on the number at the bottom with your mouse. Now if you're still holding the space bar, open the crafter and it will tan the hides without you pressing any more buttons. I've found that this is the quickest way. It's just a 3-click process: bank preset crafter, bank preset crafter. Here I am tanning up my last 5 hides with this load. here they are, all tanned up. This only took a couple minutes to do, but it's very click intensive. If you can handle the clicking though, I imagine you could probably pay off a bond within a day. This is phenomenal money. Some people claim to make 10 mil an hour doing this if the profit margins are good enough, but I've only made up to around 6 mil an hour. And I've arrived at the Grand Exchange. I'm going to post these this time 1 to 10 GP under the price that I bought the leather for. An insta sell there, and looking at the sale history, I bought the hides for 8,275,400. Then I spent 46,000 gold tanning them. If I sold the leather for 8,631,051, that means I made exactly 309,651 gold right there, which is under a quarter of my 4-hour buy limit. You can easily pump out the 10k buy limit on Dragonhides, which means I would have made over 1.3 mil before hitting my 10k buy limit. If you prepare for this in advance, people claim to pump out 60,000 hides in an hour, which is an insane amount of money. This is currently at the top of the charts on any money guide I've seen, so hop on it while it lasts. That concludes my 3 money making methods to get you started. If you follow these methods, you should be able to have a bond with ease within your first week of starting a new character. Be sure to leave a like if this video was helpful to you, and comment if you have any questions about anything I did or did not talk about in the video, or just simply pop in and say hey. Good luck to all you scapers out there, and I hope these guides have you rolling in the RuneScape dough.